Hey Lamb Doggians, going off brand a little bit this morning. Close friend, someone who I care about, posted a video regarding personal health. Not sure if he wants me to mention his name or not, and if he does, then you may find him in the comments down below. He was reaching out in an effort to have us share, if I understood correctly, have us share our personal experiences, what we have going on, that we can take better care of ourselves, is how I took it. Or that's how I'm going to take it. I will start by letting you know my situation. 2 years ago, I was facing liver disease and liver failure, in that I was on some medications to help with mental health that, due to stabilizing me, went a little long to the point to where they were having physical ramifications. I put on a crazy amount of weight. Energy levels were so low that I would get home from work and it wasn't even going to sleep. I would just crawl under the couch and pass out. My wife observed this, did her part to enact some changes, had everything reassessed, different mental health care for myself, which, while a slow process, eventually worked out. And for me, and this is important, because for me things started up here. I think that's key for me. Once I had a correct diagnosis, I was able to have the correct medications, and in some cases, certain people may be able to be to the point to where maybe you've been misdiagnosed and you don't need medications. But hear me out on this. In my own personal case, it was between I was previously diagnosed with bipolar, and further refinement and study revealed I have ADHD. Like genuine, what I consider to be severe, in that, like anything mentally, when what's going on up in your mind begins to interfere with what you want to do or what you are obligated to do, fulfilling your duties or what you desire. And that's when it's truly a genuine condition. Naturally, there's hang-ups. The whole ADD and ADHD and autism have become a bit of just a slang for somebody who loses focus, loses concentration. So addressing that correctly was key. It didn't end there, though, mentally. For me, at that point then, it was a matter of finding the right tools to properly cope, that I could function the way that I needed to. That was a slow process getting dialed in, along with physical health. So I was pushing the high 280 pounds. Now I'm 6'4", high 280s. I'm currently, fast forward to today, spoiler alert, I'm around 220. My wife and I, as a team, last year began food prep, lunch. Everything was planned out. Allowed me to not leave at lunchtime to just get a choke and puke, or going down to McDonald's or what have you. The weight began to melt off. The change in medications also helped. Labs. Obviously, the labs were shit when I was broaching 300 pounds. Labs recently, though, revealed even after health and losing 60 pounds, my LDL that I was left with is over 200. There's another marker called lipids, and mine are smaller than what both my wife and my cardiologist and my primary care physician would like to see. This is even beyond near optimized lifestyle changes. Some of the videos on this channel show the rest of the lifestyle changes. Then got back into weightlifting. Thankfully, physically, this last hunting season was amazing. To once again, not only be able to lift a 50-pound bag of corn, to lift a 50-pound bag of corn with one hand has been wonderful. Up over the head, fill a feeder, no factor. And that served back to mental. In that season before last, I was to the point of not comfortable solo hunting, which is very different for how I've been near my whole life. Point of this video, it's okay to talk about it. And even more so, it's okay to listen. I think a mistake that we as middle-aged men make is when we're listening to a friend's problem. One, we automatically want to help. Those of us with a blue-collar background, shit, we probably do this with our wives too. They give us a problem and we try to help. We try to fix it. We try to get into the machine, you know. And this isn't to pick on. If you're watching this Mental Memory, I'm not trying to pick on you specifically, bro. And I don't mean it that way. I know everything you do, and hell, I fucking salute your thing and it, you know, your input and what you do 100%. But I think as men, if we're talking along, you know, just to me, you know, just listen to your guy. If you say, man, I fucking piss, and then I get done pissing and I feel like I still gotta piss, and then I piss my fucking pants afterwards. To me, I'm gonna work hard to not tell you about how I have problems pissing too. To my friend, I could tell you about 2 weeks ago how I had an EKG, how I have appointments for CT scans with contrast, how I have appointments for where they're checking my potassium to make sure that I don't have a blockage. I could tell you how I'm getting chest pains constantly. And I'll share that, but not in an effort to either one, diminish what you're going through, bro. I think there's probably a time when guys like us would just fucking muscle through it and die on our feet. And maybe that will be our fate due to obligations or whatever. But I don't know. I do know that it's okay to talk about, and it's okay to talk about things mental. Even I have my own hang-ups, my own resistance on the mental thing, because I feel so many of my audience on here and my friends on here just automatically write off mental health and different drugs and everything else. So it makes me reluctant to share those things. But that's a mistake on my part. Catch y'all later, and hope everyone's doing well, and love on your family, love on the people that are close. Oh, I almost forgot. Fuck you all.